Hello everyone and welcome back to BC Homesteading. I know it's been a while, it's been a lot going on. I'm going to try to keep update you on everything that's been going on. But I wanted to start this video with a seed exchange that I did with Rose over at A-Wastin. Rose is a wonderful person. She's such a beautiful person and she's got a great channel. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. You'll really like it. But she included a really nice note with the seeds, and you guys know how I am about keeping things personal. So she sent me some dark purple opal basil, and I love how she drew little pictures on the card. I thought it was really sweet. And some Saxatu radish seeds, and if you go look at her channel and watch where she has these growing in her indoor garden, they are amazing. I can't wait to try them. And I hope I pronounced this right, which I probably will not, but the Yeti Coulis lettuce. And I've never tried any of these before, so I can't wait to try them. Some Baker Creek heirloom parsnip seeds. And Rose, I've never eaten a parsnip. Now, how I have lived this long and never eaten a parsnip, I have no idea. But I'm going to try it. And some strawberry blonde calendula seeds from Baker Creek. And I have opened these and I have started a few of them. And I'm really excited about trying these. So Rose, thank you again. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you sending me those. And I'm sorry it has taken me so long to get back with you to tell you thank you. But I was very excited to receive them. Now, for an update on what's been going on here. We've had several storms come through in the past month. Some with tornadoes, and some, well, one in particular that was straight line winds. And the straight line winds knocked out power here in my county for approximately 4 to 5 days. Now, I didn't lose power, but a lot of people did. I believe it took down approximately 80 power poles. And for a county, you know, we're a small area, that's quite a few to lose. Now during that storm, I did have several dead trees blown over. I meant to take them down anyway, but you know, I didn't really want them all going at one time. But I've been clearing that up and cutting them up, and there were also a lot of the tops of the trees were blown out, and a lot of limbs broken off, just a lot of debris everywhere. So it's been a lot of cleanup, trying to get that situated. And then, you know, with our temperatures going from 70 one day to 30 the next, it's kind of hit or miss whether or not, you know, get out there to be able to do a whole lot. I don't do cold weather well. I prefer summer. I prefer the heat. It probably wouldn't be so bad if the winds weren't so strong, but it's just, the wind has been crazy. Now the rains, I'm definitely not going to complain about, because you guys saw how low my pond got back last summer. And it's now back to where it should be. I've even got a little bit of overflow. It's looking good. The fish are bouncing around in there. I guess they're happy too. I haven't put anything out in the gardens yet because of the weather. I didn't want to have to cover them. I do have a lot started in my basement. They're under the grow lights, and some of them, which I'm looking over there because I have some peas growing, and they're about that tall now, which I'm hoping to be able to get them out soon. I did break it up. The ground has been broke up. So it's, you know, it's ready to go. I just haven't in between the rain, the cold. Matter of fact, we're under a freeze warning, I think, for either tonight or tomorrow night. I can't remember which one. I got a notification on my phone. Um, my chickens, my baby chickens, the black and white ones that you guys have seen, they laid their first egg on Valentine's Day. So I was super excited to get my first egg on Valentine's Day. I was like, thank you, ladies. You know, I don't know which one of you did it, but thank you. Now I'm getting about 4 a day from them. And my older chickens are laying, older hens are laying again. So I'm getting approximately 6 to 7 eggs a day, which is keeping my family well stocked in eggs, trust me. What else? There's been so much going on. My grandson became very ill. My daughter received a phone call, I believe it was on a Wednesday or a Thursday, from the school asking her to come pick him up because he had thrown up at school. And he was running a low-grade fever. So she went and picked him up and took him home. And, well, she went ahead and took him over to Fast Pace, the clinic, and they did the swab, and all of that was negative. And they said, well, it's just a stomach virus. He'll be fine in a couple of days. So she gets him home, and that night she called me and she said, Mom, his temperature is 104. I said, well, is he still throwing up? No. Well, is he, going the other end? No. So, And she was alternating. She decided, she was alternating Tylenol with the Advil, Motrin, whatever she was using, to keep his fever down, but he would never go below 101. And the next day, she said, Mom, he won't eat. All he's doing is just laying around. I said, well, has he still not thrown up? Anything? No. Well, she said, should I take him to the emergency room? And I said, yeah, let's go. So we get up there, and I was very thankful for the doctor we had there. He was very, very understanding, and, all first-time moms, like my youngest daughter is, and explains things and had a really good bedside manner, which is hard to find these days, trust me. So they did, the swab again, but this one tested for, I want to say it was 9 or 13 different viruses. Well, Jesse called the next day or 2 days later, however long it was going to take for it to come back. And it turns out it was an adenovirus. And because at Fast Pace they had said something like it was a norovirus, but they said no, it's an adenovirus. Well, his temperature stayed at 104 for about 5 days. And on the 6th day, it finally went to 101. It didn't get above 101. Now, he was drinking during this time. We kept fluids in him. But she was going to a training with her workplace that, I watched him during the day. She did get to come home at night. But he would not eat. I was making everything that I knew that he really loved, would not eat. And he lost so much weight that he looked like a walking skeleton. And I'd never been so worried about a child, it's viral, there's nothing they can do. So on the day that his temperature came to 101, we were happy. And then the day after that, he didn't have a fever. And so we were waiting for that first 24 hours of no fever. And he, when he's over here, if he's in the living room doing something, he has this mama that he yells at me, mama. And, because that's just what he's always done ever since he's little bitty. I said, what do you need? And he says, can I have a popsicle? I'm like, yes, you can have a popsicle. You can have a whole bag. How many do you want? What color do you want? You can have it. And after that, he started eating, and he and his mom, he wanted to go to a Mexican restaurant, and she took him, and that's their date night. That's where they go on their little date nights. And he's doing a whole lot better. But that was the worst time ever. I, you know, he's always doing, always going. You guys know he's got a YouTube channel. He's always rambunctious, but he was taking 3 and 4 naps a day. Didn't want to do anything. And the only time my children had ever run fever like that was when they had like an ear infection or something, with it being 104. But apparently they're saying that this is normal now. Anyway, I started doing searches on the adenovirus, and if you guys haven't done it, you might want to look it up, and especially look and see what it's doing in India currently. I don't think it's anything to play with right now for sure, but I'm so grateful that he's better. Let's see what else has been going on. Oh, you guys remember that fuel tank over here that had all that garbage stuffed up in under it? I think I cleaned out like 6 bags of trash out from under it. Well, it's torn down, as well as the 2 sheds that were on that side of the house. And me and my daughter picked up a couple of bags of trash, but we rented a dumpster and brought it in here and filled it up and had them take it off. But I've still got a little bit more to pick up, but it's mostly tires and stuff like that now. But there were a couple of aluminum, do you guys remember the aluminum like lawn chairs? Well, there was about 4 or 5 under there, and I'm going to look through them and see if there's at least a couple that are worth saving. If they are, I'm going to get some webbing and redo them. So that's another project or future project. I had an item come in that I ordered that I'm going to make a video on. You guys have probably already got one, but I'd never heard of it, and I wanted to try it and see how well it does. And I'll do a video on it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you guys know I have all these exciting videos and projects going on. Okay, you know I don't, so you know, I'm just me. I appreciate all the people checking on me, everyone that's texts me and asks me how I'm doing and everything. It's really been crazy. Hopefully things will start balancing out now and getting to where I can get some videos up again. I just want to say I appreciate you for being here, and I want to welcome all the new subscribers that I have, and I thank you for being here. And that's my update. Rose, thank you again. I absolutely love it and can't wait to get them in the garden. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.